What do you do when you face a problem that seems to be impossible to solve and it creates a lot of tension, frustration, and you would just want to destroy everything? Well, have you considered that you might not be solving the right problem? This is something I faced a lot in the past, and I sometimes face until it just click in my mind like, oh, I might not be trying to solve the right problem. A good example of that is recently, well, as I am a nomad now, I do a lot of transactions in many different cities and countries, and my credit card keep getting flagged by the algorithm thinking that my card is stolen, I'm being scammed, etc. I think I have called my bank probably a dozen of times to tell them that, well, it's me. Can you please unlock my card so that I can use it? And could you also leave a note in the system or do something that it will not keep locking? Very frustrating. There's many ways actually to unlock the card. If I'm doing a transaction and they flag it, they will send me a SMS asking if I'm the one who made the purchase. I can either answer yes or no. To answer that, it cost me 18 bucks. Clicking on yes, and often it just stay locked. It does not even unlock my card. They still find this suspicious, so I need to call. But it's not very convenient, and I've been really experiencing a lot of frustration toward that situation. And I was like, I gotta find another cell phone company because every time I have to answer a call, it costs 18 bucks, and the monthly service for Nomad is just too expensive. It's over 100 bucks per month. It doesn't make sense at all. So if you guys know any options, by the way, for Nomad, let me know in the comments. I will be so glad to know about something else. But I've been trying to fix this problem from the wrong angle. I've been trying to fix the wrong problem. In other words, trying to find another company for my cell phone so that when I receive notification from my bank, I can answer yes and call them for free. But it doesn't fix the fact that if I am in a hurry and I need to get the card unlocked ASAP, and I need to call and it takes 4 hours to speak to someone, I don't have any money. I don't have access to my money, and some situation could happen where I need it right away. Maybe I'm not fixing the right problem. Is there any other companies, any other credit cards that are not constantly blocking whenever I'm doing a transaction? Because I'll be gone for 2 years, if not more, and the system will find this suspicious because 1 week I'll be in a country, another week in another one. And so this is where I was like, oh yeah, actually there's a lot of different companies, credit card companies, where it doesn't unlock like this. And if it does, there's better way to get this unlocked. Which leads me to, are you trying to fix the right problem, or you keep trying to force a problem that is not the problem in the first place, and you are creating that resistance, the tension, and that anger when maybe you could have just, well, not experienced this in the first place. So what could you do? What could we do in these kind of situation? Is first, just check, is that the real problem here? So you're facing a situation, you're facing a problem, ask yourself, okay, here's what I think is the problem and the situation. And then just step back and look at this. You can write it on a piece of paper, you can write it on your phone, you can even record it. I would say you can even record yourself on video and listen and watch the videos afterward so that you can see the situation like if you were listening to your friends. And then you ask yourself, is that the real problem? Could there be any different angle from which I can look at this? And try to ask yourself open questions, not only yes or no questions, because they don't often lead to a specific solution or answer, and they are not going to help you to see the different possibilities. So asking yourself open question: what other problems could it be in this situation? Where could I look at this? And what are the different angles? Anything that comes to your mind, and just play with that. And if you keep writing is really good for that. You'll often find out that you are not actually solving the right problem, and if you are, it's still going to help you to find a better solution. How can you approach this in a way where it's not forcing? How can you simplify the process? How can you make this problem or find a solution that is simple, that is not asking you all your energy, that is not summoning all this frustration within you? You are in the heat, you want to use something, it's complicated, and you need it right away. Emotion comes up. That's why emotions are important. Listening to these is important. They have a lot of wisdom, more than you think. Our reflex is to push them down and not use them. And so our way to deal with this is going to be anger. And if you listen to these, you're like, okay, right now I feel a bit of frustration. What am I resisting to? What am I not accepting in this situation? So, for example, with my credit card and the cell phone is, well, what am I not accepting? Well, I gotta pay $18 every time. I have to call and take some of my time to have this card unblock every single time, like every 3 days. It's just waste of time. It's frustrating. So having to wait. But ultimately, there's probably some resistance toward the real solution under that, which it's coming with something. Maybe it's the complexity. Okay, I need to find another bank and have another credit card. But having another credit card, it means I have to have this shipped where I'm gonna be, but I'm constantly moving. So is that even possible? How does it work? Will it be complicated? There's a lot of things that can prevent you from going there, or you don't really see the solution, but your subconscious knows about it. So accepting these reality that, okay, yes, there's something there that I refuse to face, that I refuse to feel, that I'm resisting to, and that creates the tension and the anger in the first place. So either you stay in that mood, or you just take a few seconds to acknowledge that yes, you are resisting, and yeah, you get to the next step faster with more enjoyment. I don't know if it was clear about emotion and resistance and all of these things, and certainly if you keep following, there will be a lot of videos about that. It's a concept I'm trying to simplify for you guys because it's the core of what I'm teaching. It's the core and most important aspect to get unstuck, to really live the life you want. If you find yourself repeating the same patterns and not really enjoying the life you have right now. In the meantime, please subscribe, like if you find value in these videos, and you can also watch this video right here.